Hello everyone, welcome on free Advanced MS Excel course, Business Intelligence and Analytics with Excel. Today we are looking at case series 5 where we'll talk about filtering data and removing duplicates. So let's start. We have a case today. ABC is a small company that manufactures makeups. Its managers track each sale transaction in Microsoft Excel worksheet. So here is a transaction where we have name, date, product, units of product sold, dollars, and location. Fine. This is a simple sales. Everywhere it is like who was the salesperson, on which date the sales occurred. Then you have product, which product he sold, how many units he sold, and the price of it. So you can have average by dividing it, and the location at which location it was sold. Fine. So this is our data. And sometimes as a management you have to look how many sales transaction has done by say salesperson X. So we want to filter out these transactions from the entire data that can be our objective. Fine. So there can be various questions like in which region the sales was maximum. Can you give me the transactions done by X salesperson for Y product? This can be one thing. So there can be many questions. So today we'll talk about Excel auto filter, which can be used in Excel. So let's try to understand some fundamentals before we go into this case. Each column of a database is called a field. This is very important. This is a general terminology, field. You should know what is field. Each column of a database is called a field. Let's check our database. So this is a database, and we say transaction number, names, dates, products. These all are called column, and these are also called field. So we can say units is a field, dollar is a field, location is a field, like this. Fine. So this is called field, and every row is called a transaction. Fine. Every row is called a transaction. So each row of our database that contain data is called a record. Fine. The first row of each field must contain a field name. The field in our data are, so remember one thing, that this is our data. So first row, this is a list of all the field names. So these are the fields, transaction name, name, data, and this is called a record. So we should understand the type, the terminology which is field, and we should know the record. Fine. The first row of each field. So in this our database, we have field as transaction number, name of the salesperson, date of the transaction, product sold, unit sold, dollar amount of the transaction, and transaction location. Fine. So by using the Excel auto filter, you can query the database using the AND criteria to identify a subset of records. What does this mean? Let me explain you. This means that you can use queries of the form to find all the records where field 1 satisfies certain condition, fields 2 satisfies certain condition, and field 3 satisfies certain condition. So imagine you have a field product. I say extract all the transactions in which product is lipstick. Fine. And name of the salesperson is Zaret. So all the transactions in which Zaret sold the lipstick, that will be the outcome of our filter query. So we need to understand that there were two fields. First was product and second was name. So this was done with the AND criteria, which means we field 1 and field 2 criteria. So we say we cannot use OR criteria. It has to be AND criteria, which says the values of field 1 should be these, or and values of field 2 should be these. We can have three criteria also, field 1, field 2, field 3, like this. So let's take some questions from our database and try to solve the question step by step. So this is the best way to learn how Excel works, how autofilter works. Let's start. So we have a question. How can I identify all the transactions in which Zen sold lipstick in the East region? So look, we have three things. First is name of the person is Jen, product is lipstick, and third is east region. So we have to apply a filter in such a way that we have to apply a filter in first name, product and location. Fine. Name, product and location. Let's start. So look, this is a database. First of all, we need to understand how to apply a filter. So when you go into data, there is a filter. You can see. So there is a shortcut is Control Shift L. Remember the shortcut Control Shift L. Always we will apply a filter by this Control plus Shift plus L. Objective is there are say 13 questions in this exercise. So if you are able to understand how to use this shortcut, you will never forget. Control Shift L. Should I write it for you? Control Shift L. Okay, got it? Let me zoom it for you, those who cannot see. Control Shift L. Fine. So this is the shortcut. Control Z. Let's start. So what I do is I can go into data tab and I can click filter. Fine. Or I can press Control Shift L. So I am doing Control Shift L. Here comes. So see, we have now so these columns has been like there has been drop downs in these selections. Fine. So these are called filters. We can apply filters. Look, currently they are all drop downs. Check this image. Then when we'll apply a filter, that this will become a filter icon. Let's see. So what were our question was? Our question was, how can I identify all the transactions in which Jen sold lipstick? So first of all, let's filter out all the transactions with Jen. Fine. So what I'll do, I go into this name. I say text filter, or I can say select all. I can remove select all. Now I have these all the names and I can see Jen. So I will just click select. I will take that Jen option and then click OK. So see, I got all the transactions with Jen name. Fine. So these are all the transactions with Jen name. If you want to see how many, I just click over there and you can see there are 210 count, 218 count, and first one is a table header. Fine. So we got Jen. Now we need to see the what we need to see. We need to see whether it is a lipstick or east region. So I'll go into this product now and I click on first I remove select all, click. Now I click on lipstick. I click OK. And now in location, which location? East region. Fine. I go to east region. I click OK. So look, here comes my transactions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fine. So you have these 8 transactions. This was our first question. Hope you are able to understand how filter is applied. And look, you can see now how many fields, on which fields the filter has been applied. Can you see? Look, this is the filter image, this is the filter image, and this is the filter image. So you can check by this icon on which data the filter has been applied. If there is a data, you can understand with these icons from which filter has been applied. Fine. Let's move to next question. How can I identify all the transactions in which Sissy or Colleen sold lipstick or mascara in east or south? So we have two names, we have two products, and we have two regions. Fine. Sissy or Colleen. Let's start. I can take name. I say Sissy and Colleen. Okay. Now what's my products are? Lipstick or mascara. So let's go into this. Lipstick is already selected. I can select mascara. Okay. And now region. Which region? We have to work in east or south region. So I go into this. I click on east and south region. Okay. So here come the transactions. Fine. How many transactions now? You can see that it's 77. First is header, to total 76. Fine. So this is where we are able to extract our data. Okay. Now question is, how can I copy all the transaction in which Sissy or Colin sold lipstick or mascara in East or South region to different worksheets? So look, we have filtered the, we have extracted the data. Now we want to paste into some different sheet. So how can we do that? It's very simple. Just go ahead. You can even do select all these. Control C. Go into new sheet and paste. Control V. So you got all these datas. Fine. Here comes. So it's easy. So you can format it again if you need to do something. But data has been extracted and pasted into another sheet. Fine. Remember one thing. Make sure you practice all these questions with your hands. Make sure to download this Excel file from the website. Hope you all know the website. I will also write in the description of this video. bi-analytics.org. Go into our club section where we are learning the Excel data analytics one, and then into tutorials and see the case number 5 and download the file from there. Fine. Let's move into next question. How do I clear filters from a column or database? Say there are 3 filters being applied. I want to clear a filter of name, or I want to clear entire filters. How we will do this? Let's see. What you can do is, here we can see that name has been applied a filter. Click on this and say clear filter from name. See, filter has been removed. And if you want to remove filter from all the database, just, what was the shortcut key? Control Shift L. Press this. Let me press. Control Shift L. So it has been removed. The filtration has been removed. So this is the way we can do it. Or you can just click the filter button again, and that will also do the same purpose. Let's see. Filter, removing the filter. Filter, removing the filter. Filter. Fine. So this way we can remove the filter. Next question. How can I identify all the transactions that involved sales greater than 280 and greater than 90 units? Look, till now we were mostly doing with the text filters. Fine. Excel was knowing that is text filter. Now this is a number filter. So we need to apply sales greater than 280 and greater than 90 units. Let's see. So go into sales one, dollars. I say number filter, and this time I say greater than 280. Suppose it was like greater than 280 and less than 580. So we can apply two filters, less than. So that there is options available with us. Fine. So I say greater than 280. Okay. And I say number of units greater than. Look, right now there are units 94, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90. And we have to apply units like greater than 90. Okay. Here come the database. So like this we can apply a filter for the number filter also. Let's move ahead. How can I identify the sales occurring in 2005 and 2006? So now it is about a date filter. We have to look into year section. Let's see. I go into my Excel once again. I'm removing all the filters and putting all the filters. Fine. Now I say in 2005 and 2006. So this is my date. I remove select all. I click 2006, 2005, and I click OK. So this is the date filter options available. Like this. I'll tell you one more thing in the date section. There are lots of things. Date filters. So you have date filters for tomorrow, today, yesterday, this quarter, last quarter, next year. They are self-explanatory, like today. So if there has been transaction of today's date, you can get it from today. You can go in between also. You can apply like this. If you go into between, you have an option is after or equal to, you have an option of date selecting like this. So you can select your date. Fine. This way also we can do that. Got it? Let's move ahead. How can I identify all the transactions in the last 3 months of 2005 or the first 3 months of 2006? So we need to have identified last 3 months of 2005 and first 3 months of 2006. How can we do that? We'll apply date filter once again. Filter. Now there are two options. Either you can do date between That will also do the purpose. Like date between, so last 3 months of 2005, which means October, November, December. So between 1st October 2005 to March 2006, 31st March 2006, that can be done. But let's see, there's another option. What I do is I expand this column, I unselect everything, and in the last 3 months I go into, sorry, I have to go into first 3 months, January, February, March. Fine. And 3 months in the last 2005. I open this also. First of all, I deselect. I extract this plus sign. I go into last 3 months, which is October, November, and the third one is December. I click OK. Fine. So this is the way we can do our transactions. There are total number of transactions. How much? 976. Okay. So this was another question. Hope you all are enjoying the video. Look, it is all about practicing yourself. And you may say all looks simple, but every question has some different logic. So when you will do it yourself by hand, I'm sure you will be able to do all type of filtering options. How can I identify all the transactions for just which the salesperson's first name start with C? So if the salesperson name start with C, this is again a text filter now. So I go into this filter, remove filter, name. I say text filter. Now equals, begin with, end with, contains. So I go with begin with. And I say C. Small c or capital C doesn't matter. Let's see. I have put in small c. I click OK. And look, I get all the names with capital C also. Fine. So you can always test it's working or not. So we have all the transaction with the salesperson with C. Simple. Got it? Next question. How can I identify all the transactions for which the cell containing the product name is colored in red? Suppose, imagine what happens. You are managing database and you identify that in this product there was some issue. So you just click red into it. Highlight just to make sure that you remember this thing. And now after the end of the month, you want to see how many that red icons are there. Extract these red things. So let's see how we will do. So in the database, we have this red column. I can first of all clear filter. Fine. There's no other filter we can check. Okay. So now in the product, I say filter by color option. So Excel is so smart, it will tell you that there is an option to filter from color also. And it says by this red color. So look, I got these three items, these three transactions, which has red color. Fine. Got it? So this is your tactic of managing your data and notifying the things. So you can then reuse your data into your some work. Okay. Next question. How can I identify all the transactions in the top 30 revenue for the Halligan and Jen? So look, I want to identify top 30 revenues first and these two persons. Let's start. Top 30 revenues and Jen and Halligan. So first of all, I am removing filter, putting filter again. Halligan and Jen. I click Halligan, I click Jen, I click OK. So this is my data. Now I need to have top 10 values. Fine, in the filter. So look, you go into the dollar. Now see, there's options. Number filters. You have top 10. Fine, and we need top 30. Just click this out. So it says top 10. So you can do 30 items. So this will give you top 30 items. Look, there is a percent also. Top 30% also you can do. So right now we are doing top 30 items. Fine. And I click on OK. So here comes the 5 people in the top 30 revenues, Jen and Halligan. Got it? You can check this out with sorting, which we'll do later on. That if you sort this data and see top 30 values sorted, then these 5 people will come. 5 transactions of Jen and Halligan will come. Fine? Okay. You can do reverse also. It will give the same results. You can test yourself if needed. Next question. How can I easily obtain a complete list of salespeople? Look, now this is something interesting. It is telling how can I easily obtain a complete list of salespeople. So how many salespeople are actually working with me? Let's see. I remove the filter. Now there is an option. This one. It says remove duplicates. Can you see this icon? Fine. Remove duplicates. So I click on this. Say remove duplicates. It says on which you have to apply remove. I say unselect all, and I say only your name. There is one risk, I tell you. All other data will get lost. So let's see, then I'll talk about this thing. I click OK. It says 182 duplicates item are removed and 9 unique values remain. So there are total 9 salespeople. I click on OK. So these are 9 salespeople. And they, we can only see the first transaction by them. All has been removed. So say if you want to put the name, now all the data has been lost. So you cannot apply filter again. So I am doing this Control Z to go back into system. Control Z. So if you want to remove duplicates like this, what you can do is copy this name, maybe in another sheet, press Ctrl V, and now do the remove duplicate button. So you have this list available. Fine. This is much better because if you apply some filter and if you forget to do Ctrl Z at that time, then and you save the project, then it can be a risk. Okay. 12. How can I view every combination of salesperson, product, and location that occurs in the database? This is an interesting question. What it is telling is, how can I view every combination? Say, salesperson Jared sold lipstick in East. If he sold again lipstick in East, I don't want. I want one transaction of this type of thing. Okay, so let's see. You have salesperson, product, and location. So right now we'll apply remove duplicates with selecting these 3 items together. Let's see. Let's see. Should I copy it and then do it for you? Copy. Fine. There is the data. Now I have to apply remove duplicates. I unselect all. Then I select name, product, and location. Fine. I click OK. So there are 180 unique values. If you people are watching this video on the mobile, make sure to see in the full screen mode. It is important. Fine. Okay. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So after 19, it has been a 21 element. It means the 20th element has been removed. Let's see what is the 20th element. First of all, we had made the 180 combination. Let's see the 20th element and try to understand what it is. If you go to 20th element, which has been removed, this is Zaret lip gloss Midwest, and you can see this 5th item, Zaret lip gloss Midwest, Zaret lip gloss Midwest. So that's why it was removed. So like we have unique data set available with us. So now I can say Control Z again. Control Z. So I have copied the data. There's no issues. I forget it. So this is the data available once again. Let's move on to. If my data changes, how can I reapply the same filter? This is important. Say if there is a formula applied into the cells and you did some calculations in the another sheet and then this value has changed. So how can I reapply the same filter? And I don't know how many filters I applied. I want to reapply it. There's the option. Let's see. I'll go into this one. Let's apply filter and say I say filter is let's okay. So if you want to reapply a filter, right click and there is an option filter, and we're going to reapply. Fine. So with this reapply, you can do it. Now it is telling that you have a cell value. You can also, instead of dropping out, you can directly filter also. It's very simple, but most important, we forget to see this reapply button. So there is a reapply, you reapply, and it will reapply for you. So this will give you the latest values. Just reapply. It's like a refresh for us, the actual data. Fine. So this is how we do it. So this was the filters option. So look, uh, let's move ahead. Advanced filters. I will just give you a small glimpse of this advanced filter. Then we'll have a separate tutorial for it. But what is the advanced filter is? This was filters we saw, but you see, can you see this is an advanced filter? So we'll talk about advanced filter now. I will just, let's do the exercise that will give you an idea. What I want to do is, see, in advanced filter, you can also copy the data, the outcome into some different location. How see? So this is my location. First is transaction. Let me copy this. Say in the filter, I don't need the transaction number, so I can remove that also. But at present, what I'm doing is, see, I'm pasting all these values in this. Control V. Okay, so I want the final outcome in this cell like this. Let me minimize it. Fine. Let me insert more columns. See, now we want to apply a filter on name, product, and location. Fine, same way. So what I'm doing is, so this is a criteria of applying a filter. What we say, we want to apply a criteria on which fields we want to apply a filter. So say I want to apply on name, control, product control, and location control. I say copy and I paste it over here, control V. Fine. So now look, this is beautiful thing. You will love. This was name, product, and location. See, in the filter, I want to have a name only Zaret. Z-A-R-E-T, Zaret. Fine. And product, I want all products. If I want all products, I will leave it empty. And if I want only lipstick, I say control C and I say lipstick. Fine. And in location, what you want? Say I want west. Control C and I say west. So this is my criteria. Fine. So this is my data. This is my criteria. And this is the outcome where I want the answer. Fine. So let's apply a data filter. First of all, keep your mouse into this only. I say advanced filter. Now I say filter the list in place or copy in another location. So I want to copy in another location. So where I have to copy, I click on this and I say I want to copy this range. Fine. Hope you got it now. And look, copy to another location. List range is what? This is my list range. Criteria range. Now what is criteria range? Criteria range is where our criteria is. So I click on this and I select the criteria like this. This is my criteria. I'm telling Excel, this is my criteria. Zaret lipstick vest. I click on OK and see the magic. I got the answer over here. Zaret lipstick vest. How smart it is. So this is one of the best way to do this. Now I'll give you a couple of more exercises. Let's see. Now this time I say south also. Location is SOUTH. So if this is my criteria, what it will do is, it will give me first all the these three products that we have done, all other transactions of location south. Let's see. So we'll have two locations, south or west. In west only lipstick and zen, in south every product. Let's see. So I apply an advanced filter. I will explain you once again. If you have missed it out, no worries. Let's see what happens. I say my criteria range is, click on this and I do this entire as a criteria range. Fine. I click on OK. Where is my copy to range? I click on this and yes, this is fine. Okay. So let's apply and see the magic. I click on OK. Here comes our filters. So now in this you see we have all the regions with location south. So it has applied a filter. So there has been like a or criteria. It says either this one or this. In the auto filter, we can apply only a and criteria, but in this or criteria has been done. We'll have a separate tutorial to understand more, but let's understand what is going on. Say I apply a filter into this to make you understand. Filter. Say this time if I do a filter for west, so only location has come, which was Zeret lipstick west. And if I remove west from here, location, and I say south, see, you have all other products. There's no filter criteria. So this time we have done something a new way of extracting data. So we can have so many criteria. You just paste them into your this sheet, and you can apply the filters, and this will do working for you. Fine. If you put lip gloss over here, so it will do only lip gloss of south. Let's see. I apply it for you. Say what I want to do is lip gloss, control C, control P. So this is my criteria. So now whenever there will be south in our answer, it will be for lip gloss only. Let's see. I apply a, forget this filter. I apply advanced filter. My range is, okay, it has changed the range because we have put a filter. Let's do it again. First put the mouse over here, then put our advanced filter. So first we have to apply the, I have to minimize it just to make it look better. So I apply a filter, advanced filter. I say list range, copy, list range. So this is my list range, enter. Criteria range, this is my criteria range, enter, and copy to, this is fine. Okay. Now I apply a, okay. Now see the matter. So I'm zooming it again now. So it was lip gloss in south. So let's see if we filter in this region, south, it should go only lip gloss to me. Yes, see. So this was name field was empty. So it has not considered name. So it has taken everyone who were like this. Now there can be repetitive. So you need to make sure that this is a unique record. So there was an option of unique records also. So it has applied a criteria filter based on our conditions, and this is how advanced filtering is done. Hope you are able to understand. And yes, look, you practice more and more, you will learn more and more. This is all about practicing and actually using it. Fine. So hope you are able to understand this video and you are happy with my tutorials. Do let me know in the comments that are you enjoying my tutorials or not. I need your feedback. So let's move ahead. So this was all about filters and duplicates, and we also talked about advanced filters. Fine. So make sure to join the complete course on bi-analytics.org, which is our website, which is a website, business intelligence and community for digital transformation. And the smart thing in this website is that you all can also join us and contribute. So we have groups like BI Analytics, VBA programming, machine learning, Google Data Studio. So I'll be making tutorials for each section slowly and slowly. But you all can come up and ask questions in the various sections, and anyone who want to give the answer can also give. So it is like a club-based website. You also have a forums and blogs where you can start your blog on this website. Let's start. There's one more thing, because Excel is being used in various industries. So you might be in the you'll be doing financial modeling, you might be doing making marketing models. So first of all is knowing your Excel knowledge, and second is your domain knowledge. So if you have a question related to your domain knowledge, please put in these forums. So you have an idea what is the KPI to apply for sales in this oil and gas industry. So how you will apply the sales? You can interact with oil and gas industry people in this field. So we have made like healthcare analytics, energy and infrastructure product modeling, HR analytics, statistics like this. So come up and take the lead. It is important. Objective of this community is that you and we together can come up and exchange our knowledge. This course is completely free and I believe you all are enjoying it. So it is important to make most of it. Fine. And the last and the least, make sure to open the website bianalytics.org, join the club, share your learning by comments or tutorials. I need comments. The more you comment, better it is for me, because that makes you feel that people are learning it. And today in this video, I want to know your location, from which city of this world you are watching this video. Please write in the comments. I'm waiting for your comments. Okay. So this was all about our course. Thank you once again. Make sure to join the website bi-analytics.org. Thank you.